I'm gonna go and look at this. This is something.
Today and every day.
So how do they power the Red Admirals? Have you seen anything to tell us how that works?
You know, I am not sure. I'm hoping they're not using the frisbee method that we have seen before, and I really hope they're not trying to, you know, turbo power that with their own feet.
They're pointing towards the back. I think we're looking at a paddle wheel. Ah.
And how does that paddle wheel move? Do I see a bike? Is there a bike on that?
Well, that was the concept. That was the design.
You know, Tom, something else I noticed about the Red Admiral boat is there's a canoe on top of that boat. A lifeboat.
I believe that's the lifeboat. Well, I can see our starter's hand is up.
Guys in the yellow.
This start. And they're off. The race is officially underway. Oh, look at the paddle wheel is hand powered, literally.
It is. And it is propelling.
It's working too.
It is
propelling
the boat.
Look at that. We seem to have a crash between the B-17 and the Please Float. They've separated themselves now. And the B-17, and they're both kind of out there. I'm not certain that the Miss Bessie's not hitching a ride on the B-17 at the moment.
That is awesome.
You know what boat I wouldn't want to crash into, Tom?
They're probably better than the bicycle.
The Red Admiral's boat, I think, would take out anything.
I wonder how they steer the Red Admiral.
That one young lady in the front looks like she's taking care of that.
They seem to have a paddle wheel failure there in the back. They're doing some quick repairs. B-17 is now broken loose, so Miss Bessie is underway.
You know, Tom, back at the whole steering thing about the Red Admiral, so I don't think they need to steer because they pretty much cover wherever they need to go, so.
Uh-oh, the Miss Bessie is hard. So is
Please Float.
We have some fighting underway here. Please Float is starting to take the lead. They're breaking out. The paddle wheel is still malfunctioning on the Red Admiral. It's too bad. The Red Admiral took a real beating last night in that storm, folks. It's amazing they got it back together, and they're running again. Look at, they've got that paddle wheel going. As they come up from the rear, we can lose 2 boats.
It's very true. Again,
Please Float is nose ahead. Look at that, but it seems like the only propulsion system now is coming from the rear. Although those sails are catching the wind now.
They are.
This could be interesting.
And Tom, I do have a prediction that Please Float is going to float.
I don't think there's any question about the seaworthiness of that craft.
Not at all. All right, Tom, I'm a little nervous now. Red Admiral's coming up behind, and if that gets in between those 2 boats, I don't know what's going to happen.
This could be interesting. Red Admiral has a serious mechanical malfunction that's being dealt with sheer brute force. It looks like the axle may have been bent on their paddle wheel last night in the storm.
Oh, I'm glad we have lifeguards out there right now because Red Admiral is taking no prisoners.
This Bessie is just Please Float is just, maybe they knew about Red Admiral.
Maybe the parental stabilizer almost got cut off there.
Steering problem, however, they could go. Oh, look at they've gone to the alternate steering plan from the water. We found this to be a very successful method of steering and propulsion used today. Well, it looks like it's hard to tell what's happened to Miss Bessie. She seems to be trapped behind the Red Admiral.
Tom, that would be actually Please Float. That's
Float.
trapped in front, Tom.
I'm sorry, thank you.
Oh, however, the parental supervisor on the back of Please Float is still attached. Red Admiral failed in taking him off.
It looks like all of Please Float may be attached.
Well, teamwork is a great thing.
At this point. They've got to get free of Red Admiral here if they're going to get anywhere. But you're right, Miss Bessie's moving towards the finish line.
She is, and We don't have the final flag yet, but it does look like Miss Bessie is on her way to being the winner of the first heat in the Admiral's race.